Today I'm taking some of the season's best winter looks straight from Pinterest and recreating them with online finds. This has been one of my most requested series, so strap right in because you don't want to miss these winter gems. Daniel Simmons has been a style inspiration for me for years now. As a matter of fact, I've been watching his videos back when he was putting together streetwear looks, so that just about tells you. So I think that it's only right that we break down one of Daniel Simmons' outfits. I chose this first outfit because he does an amazing job at blending both a casual and put together feel, and I think that this outfit does a great job at displaying that. Not to mention the suede jacket adds this nice pop of contrast, especially when you have those darker base layers. So let's break down this outfit from top to bottom and see how we can recreate this look using online finds. So let's start off with the beanie. If I'm being honest, finding a black beanie online isn't a hard thing to do, especially because there are millions to choose from. But of course, because I'm a man of detail, I really wanted to find a beanie that matched his as close as possible. So with all that in mind, I decided to go with this Cash Soft beanie by Gap because I think it checks all the boxes, especially because it looks very close to the one that he's wearing in our photo. And honestly, I do think they look identical. Another great thing that I love about this Gap beanie is that they have a ton of colors to choose from. So if you're anything like me, you might just buy other colors too because hey, why not? This black beanie generally retails for $34.95, but you know I always got you with the deals, and this one's actually on sale for $17. So now that we have the beanie out of the way, let's move on to the sweater. And I know what you're thinking, why don't we go to the jacket next? But to be honest, I really wanted to nail the base layers first because I know the suede jacket and the boots are going to be the most expensive part of this outfit. So if we can at least get some decent base layers first, we can move on to those other pieces. Finding the right black rib sweater was a little bit of a challenge because I wanted to make sure we nailed the texture and the pattern. Of course, you can wear any black sweater with this outfit, but I'm all about the details here and I want to get as close as humanly possible. So I think that this sweater by Keynes fits the agenda perfectly. Or is it pronounced Quince? Not only does this sweater closely match our reference photo, but it's also a decent price. Bonus points for the fact that it's actually 100% cotton because we also do like quality materials at a good price. On the website, it says that this sweater generally retails for $115, so you're definitely getting a deal here because it seems that it's on sale for $48, which is a complete steal. Alright, so let's add this sweater to the list and continue breaking down this outfit. One thing that I noticed when I was analyzing the reference photo is that Daniel was wearing jeans that were on the baggier side. So I wanted to find something that emulated the same style and wash as the ones that he was wearing. So I made my way back over to Gap and found these baggy jeans that I think fit perfectly. I really think that these Gap jeans complement this outfit just nicely, and what can I say, Gap is always coming through because it's helping us build this outfit out. These jeans usually retail for $79, but today they're going for $63, and we found ourselves another deal. Now I think we're doing a great job so far. Right now our running total is $145.95. Now I don't want to get too confident here because I know that the suede jacket and boots are going to be my downfall, but the good thing is suede jackets, boots are always good things to have in your wardrobe anyways. So with all that being said, let's move on to the boots. Judging by first glance, it's pretty easy to tell where these boots came from, unless I'm just completely off. So after doing some research and finding the right color match, I landed on these boots from Tilly's. One important thing to note is I went on the original Tim's website and the color of the boots didn't really match up right, but then again, photos can be deceiving. So if you prefer purchasing from the official website, I'll put the link down there as well. So these are Timberland's wheat boots, and I think that they match this reference photo perfectly. They do go for $169.99, but boots are one of those things that you end up wearing all winter long anyways, so we'll call this one a little investment just to justify it. So it's official, I think finding the right suede jacket was the hardest thing to do so far. The problem that I found is that yeah, there are a ton of suede options online, but a lot of the options are either extremely expensive or just outright not even worth it. So for the purpose of recreating this outfit, I at least wanted to get the color matching as closely as possible and give us that same texture while also trying to find a suede jacket. Those were my two parameters. So with all that in mind, I decided to go with this one from Zara. In my opinion, Zara had the best option when it came to color, fit, and most importantly, it being a suede jacket. I will admit the jacket is $259, which isn't cheap either, especially when you're buying from a place like Zara where you expect it to mostly be fast fashion. So with all that in mind, I do think that this jacket is going to be the one we go for to recreate this outfit, and I also think it's going to be the closest that we get. So in total, this entire outfit costs $574. And I know that this is on the pricier end, but I do think we did a great job at recreating this, and each one of these items are interchangeable and usable for anything else in your wardrobe, so I say that this is a win. Now for the second look, I wanted to choose something that was a little bit more sophisticated because now that we have the relaxed fit out of the way, we also want to recreate something that's a little bit more elevated. So when I was researching which I should break down next, this outfit stuck out the most to me, and I do really like how all these pieces fit together, and who doesn't like a good scarf anyways? So let's go ahead and recreate look number 2. If I'm being honest, what really stuck out to me when I was choosing this outfit was the scarf. And the best part about scarves is that you can find these just about anywhere. So when I was doing some research, I came across a million different scarves, some made out of 100% wool, 100% polyester, and even 100% cashmere. For the scarf, I decided to go with this one by H&M, and I know that this isn't a complete one-of-one exact match as our reference photo, but I think at least it adds a level of contrast to this outfit. And not to mention the price was right at $17.99, and you really can't beat that. However, if you did want to find something that matched our reference photo a little closer, I did find this one by Stylight that I think is closer. The only issue is that this one is 4 times more expensive than the one from H&M, and that's because it's 100% cashmere. So for the sake of staying under a budget, let's continue with this scarf by H&M. So let's move on to the sweater. As always, Uniqlo comes in clutch when it comes to making these videos because they make the best base layers at the right price. Now I know that sometimes people have a little bit of friction when it comes to Uniqlo because sometimes their materials don't match up with what you're getting. But let's be honest, this place just has it all. So I ended up going with the lamb's wool sweater that not only matched the fit and color perfectly, but also did so while staying at a decent price. Not to mention this sweater is 100% wool, so that's a huge plus. So you can imagine this, not only does this sweater feel great, but it's also going to help you recreate this. And I say this from experience because I have the same exact sweater in gray, and it's one of my favorite sweaters to date. This sweater retails for $39.90, and it's an absolute must-have if you're looking to recreate this outfit, and I think it's an amazing piece to add. Let's move on to the next one. Now for the trousers, I really wanted to find something that matched the fit and color as much as I could to the reference photo, and that's been the theme throughout this video. I want to get as close as I can so we can recreate these outfits, and one thing that really stuck out to me is how relaxed the pants look. It gave it this cool, relaxed yet put together vibe. So the most important thing when finding the right pants was making sure we got the right fit, because if you go too tight, it's going to look completely off with the boots, and if you go too loose, you're going to look like you're getting eaten alive by these pants. Now I do think that these trousers by Gap fit the bill perfectly. Honestly, the right pair of trousers can really make or break an outfit, so this one by Gap is an absolute must-have. The great thing is that these are on sale right now. They generally go for $79, but right now they're on sale for $39, and as always, don't we love a good sale? Now the boots are where the outfit really starts to come together because it really adds a different vibe to this look. Personally, I'm really excited about this find because I've never seen a boot quite like this, and maybe I'm just completely out of the loop, but I love the way this piece looks and I can't wait to show it to you. I really wanted to find a boot that had the same stitching as our reference photo and also had that chunky sole, and of course was the color black. And in my opinion, I think a nice boot can elevate any winter outfit, especially when it's styled just right. So because of that, I ended up going for these boots by GH Bass. These are the men's Ranger boot by GH Bass, and I think that these are dope. What I really love about this pick is it looks like a hybrid between a loafer and a boot, something I've never really seen before, and in my opinion, it really ties this outfit together perfectly. And of course, we had to find something that was on sale, and I think that the price of these are amazing. These generally retail for $245, but right now they're going for $189. And so far, I think we're beating out the price of our last look, so I think that's a plus. Now let's tie together this entire outfit and move on to the overcoat. Now, if we're being honest, the overcoat for this reference photo is the centerpiece of this outfit. And as you all know, finding overcoats is one of my favorite things to do, so naturally I had to include this in the video. So to recreate this outfit, I decided to go for this overcoat by Zara, and I think it has the length and fit just right. Not to mention it did so while staying under a decent price. But a quick disclaimer, what you do end up saving on price, you usually compromise on materials, and this outer shell is made by 100% polyester, so that's why I always recommend that you go ahead and thrift an overcoat because you generally end up getting a bang for your buck. Or alternatively, you could always do something like 100% wool, but again, that also comes with a price. But it is worth it if you're looking to bundle up for the season, especially if it's really cold where you're at. This coat does retail for $129, and you really can't beat that for the price. Overcoats are truly versatile, and you can really dress up any kind of look. And finding one that looks great doesn't mean you need to break the bank. And honestly, I think that we nailed this recreation. So when you add up all the pieces, the scarf, the sweater, the overcoat, the pants, and the boot, you're looking at $414.89. And that's a pretty solid price for an entire outfit, and we did beat the price of our last look, so that's another plus. This outfit ended up being just over $100 cheaper. Now let's move on to look number 3. And this one's all about keeping it cool while also adding a little bit of those winter staples to your wardrobe. What really drew me to this outfit is that it really had this low-key vibe to it. You had the jacket as the outer layer, but underneath that was a more put-together sweater, which if you needed to dress up or if you were transitioning from inside to outside, it seemed like the perfect layering outfit. So right now we're working with a black puffer jacket, a cream sweater, some jeans, and loafers. So let's find some online finds to break this look down. Starting with the puffer jacket, I really wanted to find something that matched the reference nicely and also had a hood. Puffers are a staple for the winter, so it only makes sense that we include this to the video. Another great thing about the black puffer is that it adds versatility. It being a black color just means that you could pair this with any other outfit, so I do think this is a great piece to have in the closet. So I think that this puffer sold by ASOS but by Bershka is going to be the perfect piece. Something that really drew me to the reference photo was that the jacket had this double zip design, which honestly I couldn't find anywhere. But at the very least, it is a puffer jacket, so at least we got that part of it. This jacket checks a few boxes. The fact that it's black and the fact that it's a puffer definitely makes it the right choice to get close to recreating this. The jacket retails for $69.90, and I'd say we're off to a good start. Finding the right sweater took a little bit of creativity. I could only see a small portion of this sweater, but as we all know, I wasn't going to let that stop me. So there were a couple things I kept in mind when researching a sweater, and I wanted to make sure that I got at least the ribbed pattern right. I wanted to make sure that the color was right, and I was imagining what the fit would look like underneath the jacket, because there's only so much you can do when looking at this as a starting point. So ASOS did it again, and I made my way over there to find this piece by Bershka. Also, if you guys didn't know about Bershka, essentially it's like the overseas version of H&M, and they actually do sell some good pieces. So I think that this fisherman ribbed sweater by Bershka fit the bill perfectly, and if we're being honest, with little reference that we did have for this sweater, I do think it matches pretty nicely. The sweater retails for $49.90. It wasn't on sale, but it's still a great price. Now that we have the right sweater, let's move on to the jeans. And for the jeans, we found our way back over to Uniqlo because Uniqlo is really just a reliable gem. What I noticed from the reference photo is that it looked like he was wearing dark wash jeans and the fit was a little on the wider end. So I wanted to make sure I got that right. So I think that this jean from Uniqlo fits perfectly. And the fit of the jeans seemed to be on the wider end as well. So I think that the wide straight jeans from Uniqlo are going to help us recreate this outfit just nicely. These straight jeans come in at an affordable price of $49.90. These can not only be a staple piece for your wardrobe, but they also do recreate this look. Now that we have the right jeans, let's cap this off with the right pair of loafers. So I had to do a little bit of analyzing when I was looking at the reference photo, and I noticed one main thing from the loafers that he was wearing. If you look closely enough, you'll see the tassel design on the upper part of the loafer, and that gives away everything I need to know about what he's wearing. And of course, these are the Doc Marten Adrian loafers. These loafers took the fashion world by storm. Just about every video I would come across would be about highlighting these loafers, and it's honestly for a good reason too. I think that these loafers look great. They have that iconic chunky design that Doc Marten is known for. It kind of reminds me of the GH Bass boot, where it's like a heavy duty loafer. These loafers retail for $150, and I do know that sometimes Doc Marten runs sales, but for the most part it's been this price pretty consistently. So with all the pieces I found, you would be shelling out $319 to recreate this outfit. The combination of the cream sweater, the puffer jacket, the jeans, and the boots creates a perfect balance of both warmth and style. And one thing that I'm really proud of is that after each look, the price just kept going down. We started off at $500, then went to $400, and now we're at $300. So I'd say we did a really good job at recreating these looks with some reasonably priced online finds. I really hope you guys enjoyed recreating these looks just as much as I did, and it would mean the world to me if you liked the video and even subscribed. I hope to catch you on the next one.